My neighbor has a fence, and they denied my request for a fence.
But it can't seep on into the grass area.
It's so unreasonable.
I put in a request to my HOA and said, we can approve a partial fence because your neighbor has one. I said, perfect, I'll take it.
She's building it for her senior dog's final months.
Because then I can just kind of restrict her movement, right? Well, because today, moments ago, I got an email that they were denying my claims. I gave the same specifications as this fence. I even hired the guy who made her fence.
Work stopped halfway when the HOA stepped in.
We have post holes dug, but it's denied. They didn't give me an answer. Do I just build it and get fined? Because that's insane. The same fence, the same height, the same length, the same contractor, the same aesthetics. Can they actually deny this? The HOA was not ready for me. And the thing about me is I'm going to be a menace when you come to me with some ridiculous bullshit. And needless to say, that's exactly what she did. I was told by the office worker this morning that the denial reason was because in the bylaws it states that there can be no fencing on the property in order to maintain a clean, uniform aesthetic. And I say, cool, but my neighbor has a fence. And she said, well, that's because hers is built up on a platform and it doesn't interfere with landscaping. I want an appointment with the board to appeal because I want these people to look me in my eyeballs and tell me that based on a rule written back in the 80s that my baby cannot have a fence to just sit and be in her yard and in the grass for the remainder of her life. I sent them a letter, very formally written, pointed all of this out and said the only two options here are to either uniformly enforce this and allow me to have a fence or tell her to take it down. She's been here 20 years.
She got the HOA on the phone.
She has hers connected to her deck, which is allowed because it adds technically like a private fence, privacy fence.
Okay.
That's connected to the deck, so you can be private between you and your neighbor. So we're
Perfect.
not allowing anything that's in the grass section because it will interfere with the lawn care.
Oh, I mean, it won't because you can mow around things, but that's not the point. I can put in a request to have it coming off my deck. That's perfect. That's what we'll do.
Her response left them speechless.
But it can't seep on into the grass area.
But hers is in the grass area. Hers goes out 15 feet. We measured. I'm trying to meet them in the middle and I'm trying to be reasonable. And they are being picky. It's so unreasonable. I am very logical and I am asking for a few months of a partial yard for my dog. I'll take it down when she passes. Like it's not an unreasonable request and I want them to look me in my eyes and tell me why. That's what I want to hear. And I want to hear something other than it's in the rules.
Now she's joining the HOA